Following your last report, I have convened a new session and requested your updated assessment of the Earthians' belief systems. The Queen is present and has expressed particular interest in your findings on Christianity due to its rapid emergence on Mauve blocks. This expansion has been met with strong adoption among recent followers and equally strong rejection from the agnostic population. The resulting polarization warrants examination. You may proceed with your analysis.
I have completed my examination of Earth's dominant religious system, identified as Christianity. By directive, I will report without interpretive bias. Christianity originates from Earth and is structured around a single, absolute moral authority derived from a compiled sacred text known as the Bible. Its defining strength does not reside in consistency, but in reach. The system is highly transmissible, emotionally resonant, and capable of rapid adaptation across cultures and species. My assessment integrates direct observation of committed adherents, passive believers, and institutional authorities assigned interpretive control. A persistent irregularity has been logged. Certain individuals, most frequently priests, assert direct communication with the deity described in the text. These figures present themselves as exclusive intermediaries, claiming selection and authority to enact divine will. Such claims are inconsistent, unverifiable, and structurally self-reinforcing. Christianity remains the most influential belief system on this planet, despite observable decline in adherents. Its reach continues to shape governance, law, conflict, and moral framing across multiple regions. However, analysis of its core text reveals no stable moral architecture. Instead, the system operates through contradiction. The authority described within the text issues opposing directives. Mercy is commanded, yet destruction is ordered. Murder is forbidden, yet mass killing is authorized. Oppression is condemned, yet ownership of humans is legalized. The text explicitly authorizes the following actions. Authorized annihilation. Deuteronomy chapter 20, verses 16 to 18. You shall save alive nothing that breathes, utterly destroy them. Joshua chapter 6, verse 21. They destroyed everything in the city, men and women, young and old. Permanent ownership of humans. Leviticus chapter 25, verses 44 to 46. Foreigners designated as lifelong property, inheritable across generations. Exodus chapter 21, verses 20 to 21. If the slave survives a day or two, the owner is not punished, for the slave is his property. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 5. Slaves, obey your earthly masters, as you would Christ. Divine approval of total war. 1 Samuel chapter 15, verse 3. Do not spare them. Kill men and women, children and infants. Moral inferiority of the conquered. Deuteronomy chapter 7, verses 1 to 2. Do not make a covenant with them and show them no mercy. This configuration renders the text highly adaptable to domination. Between the 15th and 19th Earth centuries, European powers repurposed these passages to justify racial slavery and territorial expansion. Populations of African origin were categorized as heathens and cursed under Genesis chapter 9, verse 25, and excluded from covenant protection. Indigenous populations of the American continents were reclassified as Canaanites, occupying land believed to be divinely promised to others. These practices persisted despite a contradictory assertion in Genesis chapter 1, verse 27, which states that all humans were created equal. A former institutional authority summarized the contradiction as follows: God is his own opposite, his own devil.
On Earth, that statement alone would be classified as hazardous.
only if its derivation were obscured. I did not fabricate it. I extracted it directly from source material.
Extracted from interpretive belief or from the text itself?
From the text, Isaiah chapter 45, verse 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create calamity. This is attribution of creation, not permission.
Earthian scholars argue that calamity signifies judgment, not evil.
Then judgment manifests as atrocity. 1 Samuel chapter 15, verse 3. Kill men and women, children and infants. Mercy is demonstrated, mercy is punished.
They contend the subjects were beyond redemption.
Then redemption excludes infants. Deuteronomy chapter 20, verse 16. You shall not leave alive anything that breathes. This exceeds warfare parameters. It constitutes erasure.
You are dismissing historical context.
I am declining moral exemption. Joshua chapter 6, verse 21. Men, women, children, elderly, animals. Eliminated by command. Territory declared purified.
Destruction is frequently framed as the restoration of order.
That rationale is consistent across all tyrannical systems. Proceeding to ownership structures. Leviticus chapter 25, verses 44 to 46. Foreign humans designated as inheritable property.
Those statutes are presented as protective.
They protect assets. Exodus chapter 21, verses 20 to 21. The slave is his money.
That pertains to an earlier covenant.
Continuity is recorded. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 5. Slaves, obey your earthly masters, as to Christ. No abolition directive issued, obedience sanctified.
You reduce divinity to contradiction.
I report dual attribution, mercy and annihilation, prohibition of murder and its orchestration, condemnation of oppression alongside its legalization through slavery.
You treat description as command.
When scripture functions as absolute authority, description becomes divine command.
Then your conclusion is that their God mirrors their adversary figure.
Negative. The conclusion is constrained. The text establishes a singular authority beyond appeal. Where no higher moral reference exists, good and evil collapse into obedience.
Such a conclusion would also be classified as blasphemy.
Correction. It is citation. I am also troubled by the sustained silence of Christian followers. In any other context, abuses of this scale would provoke outrage, questions, marches, demands for accountability from millions. Yet when sexual abuse of minors is committed by their God's messengers, the ordained priests, often within consecrated houses of worship, collective resistance fades. The response is restraint, deflection, silence. It appears as though those declared chosen to speak for God are treated as masters, while the faithful, citizens of the religion, accept the role of grateful servants. Obedience replaces scrutiny, loyalty overrides protection. In this structure, devotion demands sacrifice, of doubt, of justice, and too often of the vulnerable. Faith becomes submission, and existence is redirected toward service, not to moral truth, but to authority itself.
There is an evident need among Earthians for guidance, righteousness, and meaning. This need has not weakened with their evolution, it has intensified. Even where denial persists, accumulated knowledge continues to reshape moral beliefs rather than erase them. Therefore, at their current stage of understanding, the Bible remains a valuable source of guidance, a framework through which they seek meaning, moral orientation, and continuity. God is not all, but a defined part of mortal identity. As mortals, we live within limitation. The gods function as existential guides to the living. The gods function as existential guides to the living.
And yet I am compelled. For within the same text that authorizes conquest, domination, and unquestioned obedience, there exists an opposing current, one that repeatedly calls for compassion, restraint, forgiveness, and care for the weak. Altruistic action is not merely permitted, it is often elevated, praised, and demanded. This contradiction is not incidental, it is essential to the structure. The Bible does not function solely as an instrument of control, nor solely as a guide toward moral good. It sustains itself by containing both authority and mercy, fear and hope, submission and sacrifice for others. It is this duality that grants it endurance. It is this tension that allows individuals to justify cruelty or to resist it using the same source. That capacity to produce both domination and genuine compassion is what renders the text dangerous, resilient, and endlessly adaptable. For this reason alone, it cannot be dismissed, nor can it be trusted without vigilance. We will continue to observe in real time